We're here in Johnson's Park where I've been joined with Greg Lewis. He's a Year 10 student from St Ignatius and he's setting out next month to do a walk of 100 kilometres. That's a kilometre for every year for the Anzac Centenary. We're able to chat with him about his ideas to help out the foundation for Soldier On. Right, we're joined with Greg Lewis, 16-year-old student from St Ignatius College. Now, Greg, you've put it out there that you're prepared to walk 100 kilometres, one for every year of the centenary of Anzac. Can you tell us why you've decided to do it?
I've decided to do it to raise money for the charity Soldier On, and Soldier On assists both mentally and physically wounded soldiers returning from overseas conflict in the post-traumatic stress disorder area generally.
Yeah. Now, you've got a bit of history with the family being involved with the armed forces as well. Can you tell us a bit of that?
So my great-granddad and granddad and other great-granddads have all served in the First and Second World War. So my great-granddad, upon returning from the Second World War, he was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder and he never received any help because it was not set up. It wasn't really commonly known at that time.
Yeah, the old shell shock, I think they called it then, wasn't it? And so times are very different, and Soldier On are doing a lot of great work for those soldiers now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So you've got a lot of love for the armed forces. You're involved with the cadets, and tell us a bit of your other interests.
I love flying, so gliding, and I love a bit of footy, a bit of cricket, a bit of sport in general.
Okay, so you're a very accomplished young man already at the ripe old age of 16. What does the future hold? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to joining up with the Royal Australian Air Force and hopefully getting a career through them.
Yeah. To be a pilot?
To go into the airborne electronics analyst, go into that area.
Oh boy, what does that involve?
That involves sitting in the either the E-7A Wedgetail strategic aircraft and controlling the radar and all those systems.
Well, it looked like you're well on your way. Now, can you remember that great big long information that people could use if they wanted to donate?
A little bit off the top of my head, it's soldieron.giveeasy.org/campaigns/1 kilometre dash for dash every dash year /.
All right, now what's the date that you're planning to take off? You leaving from whereabouts?
Point Nepean, over in Sorrento. I'm leaving on the 20th of June.
Right. And travelling to?
The Shrine of Remembrance in Melbourne.
Okay, so what sort of training does that involve?
I've done a lot of long distance walking, anywhere from 17 kilometres up to 35 kilometres.
So 100 kilometres, how long do you think it's going to take you?
I'm aiming to complete it in 2.5 days. So do 40 kilometres on the first 2 days and then finish it off with 20 Ks.
All right. Well, it'll be a big party once you get to the Shrine of Remembrance, I'm sure.
Hopefully.
We wish you well and hope that you're able to contribute like you are with that funding for Soldier On. It's a great cause and there's a lot of people. I think you've got Hamish Blake is out there doing cycling as well for that sort of campaign.
Yeah, he's over in France, I believe, at the moment on a very long distance ride.
Yeah. So a lot of people are getting behind it and it's the year to do it in the centenary. So congratulations, good on you, and we hope your future is very bright with the armed forces as well.
Thank you very much.
From Johnson's Park, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.